Hey guys, shooting another weekly video for you. Today's topic is busting a myth around structure and discipline and how that takes away or potentially adds freedom for you in your life. Now, what do I mean by this? Okay, here's a conversation that I have quite regularly over the years with people that want to get into fitness, and some understand this and some don't, okay? Now, when you want to get started into your training, you want to get your diet on track, make some healthy changes, this quite often involves a trade-off, okay? So you're often giving away some of the things that you found comfort in being impulsively doing, and you're actively depositing in yourself and investing in yourself with now training and healthy eating. Now, some people see this as obviously a positive lifestyle change to make, okay? And in my opinion, this creates a lot of freedom in your life, especially later on with some delayed gratification if you're consistent over a number of years. And I'll touch again what I mean by that very soon. The other side of the coin is some people, when I sort of frame up what they're going to have to be doing and giving up, they see this as their freedom being taken away, okay? And for me, personally, what I've seen over the years with members here and also myself is that the structure and discipline that I implement in my life, including healthy eating, including training pretty much every day or most days, making some sort of progress towards my health and fitness, what this does is it creates freedom in my life long term, okay? It means that I have confidence that I'm going to be able to move freely later in life. I'm going to be able to, if I want to, have a splurge out or a cheat meal or something here and not feel guilty about it and fall off track. Whereas the other side of the coin, as I was discussing, some people think that if they have to eat really healthy every day and get up early, that their freedom's being taken away, right? And what's actually happening here is there's two different mindsets around it, okay? And in my opinion, the first mindset of making the daily deposits, training every day, eating well, what this does is set you up for long-term freedom. It means that later in life, you're going to be able to move freely, jump up and down on the ground with your grandkids as you get older, travel and not be worried about not being able to, travel different countries or travel around Australia and be restricted by your movement, or you're getting tired, you don't have the level of fitness to do what you want to do. It means that you're going to be able to potentially have days off and weeks off to go and do other things and come back into the gym and get back into your fitness and not feel like you've lost all this progress. So it sets you up for some delayed gratification because you're making the daily deposits and you're making the voluntary discipline decisions now. The other side of the coin, as I touched on, is setting you up for involuntary discipline later in life, meaning that the discipline that's forced on you will be given to you by life because you can't do what you want to do because you didn't do the daily deposits now. So to some people, sitting on the couch when they get home from work or sleeping in or eating whatever they want is freedom, okay? Now, what that is doing, right, is setting you up for failure later in life. It means that you're not going to be able to jump up and down on the floor with your kids. It means that you're not going to be able to travel freely and move functionally. Daily tasks like reaching down and picking something up is going to become very difficult. And all this is going to be forced on you as opposed to now creating structure and discipline in your life and avoiding that later on. So the understanding of this is really, really important. And I know a lot of guys that train regularly here every day, myself included, understand this topic and know that the work that we're putting in now is going to pay back tenfold with some delayed gratification later on in life. The other side of the coin is people out there that aren't training, aren't eating well. They're just leaning into impulses, okay? There's no discipline, there's no structure. They think they're being free, but what in reality is going to happen is later on, their freedoms that they're really after and what we truly value are going to be taken away from them. And they're going to have these regrets about not doing things earlier. And a really common conversation I have around here, especially when I have sort of an older person want to sign up here, is that they wish they got into this earlier, right? They started too late. And I don't want that to happen to you. So I'm trying to share this information, share these learnings from what I've learned with what I see most of the time here with conversations about people that get started. Give you something to think about. hopefully that changes your thinking, or if you're already on the right track with this thinking, I hope it gives you some reassurance that what you're doing is definitely on the right path. And sometimes just changing the framework and the way we look at things is a really important way to change someone's mindset when they're getting into their health and fitness and making these healthy changes. So hope that all makes sense. If it does, great. If it doesn't, shoot me a question. Would love to hear your feedback anyway on this topic, and let me know your thoughts, whether you're on the right path or not. That'd be great to hear from you. Otherwise, I hope you have a great day.